What's good, guys? So we are doing the daily for you and your person. If you're new to my channel, this is just a quick check-in to get energies from you and the person you're dealing with, seeing what's going on. My readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising, guys, so keep that in mind, okay? A lot of people question that a lot, but they are. Also, I'm going to be going down, well, we're going from Aries right down through to Pisces. Okie dokie. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Hey, Leo Moon, Judy Bliss. Hey, Swakin, Amal, Taylor, Coco. What's good, everybody? Okie dokie, that's right, Amal. That is right. We're on the floor again today, guys. On the floor. Good morning, Jacqueline. All right, getting ready for the daily. How is everybody? Hey, Alexandra, Christy, Monique. What's good, Barbara? Okay, so we're gonna start with Aries and go right down to Pisces. Okay, so these are just quick check-ins, guys. I really appreciate y'all for hanging out and supporting each other in the chat and things of that nature. Hey, Larry, Jessica. All right, so what do we got for Aries and their person? What do we got for Aries and their person for tomorrow? What do we have for Aries, universe, spirits, and guides and their person? 3 shuffles. Your overall energy, Aries, is the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Justice right under that. So let's see. I feel like you tried to express your love to someone, Aries. Here is what I get from this. You did try to express your love with the Knight of Cups in reverse. And with the Page of Cups, I do feel like you really get yourself caught in the fantasy with this person, or you get yourself caught in the hope, in the illusion, in the desire, in the what it could be. But I feel like you're just about fed up. I feel like you may have got yourself in this position where you started to feel like maybe there was something you were doing wrong, or you got yourself in this energy of having a hard time seeing future without this person, or it's like you just kept getting caught in it's like you were cutting yourself short when it came to this person for whatever reason. It's like they really knew how to trigger you, or this person just triggered you in ways that not too many people can. But I feel with the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's like you're moving on from that. I feel like you're realizing the only way you're going to get yourself out of this feeling, out of being not good enough or being disappointed, is to just walk away. Regardless of the love, it's like it's like, yes, I may have a lot of love to give you, but I can't express it to you when I feel pushed in a corner, feeling judged, feeling like I'm being speculated instead of talked to. And I feel with the Chariot energy and the Tower in reverse, it's like you're making a choice here to not put yourself through this crap again, or at least you're not putting yourself through the expectation or the hope of something to happen. You are moving forward as one. You guys have had a crazy amount of independent energy lately, being fed up, and I love it. Okay, you're really starting to know your worth, and I do see you moving on from this, or at least gaining control to not let it impact your emotions and not let those immediate feelings impact the outcome of your day, right? Whoever you're dealing with, wow, like, not great energy on their side. King of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. This is a very stubborn energy. This is someone that may be showing off, trying to get your attention. They always feel like they're in the right. The person you're dealing with may expect a lot more of you than themselves, okay? There's definitely a lot of resistance on their part. It's like they seem to just find every way to make the situation more harder than it needs to be. It's like they complicate the matter. Something as easy as a conversation to solve the issue, no. They have to ignore you, or they have to like shut you out in a very low vibrational way. And I feel like with the Knight of Wands in reversed, they may feel like they're in the right, but they're over here showing off, trying to get your attention, playing head games possibly. I do feel like the person you're dealing with is lacking confidence and their insecurities may be getting the best of them. I'm not saying they're a bad person, but I feel like their insecurities is getting the best of them, or they're very dominant, I'm always right type of energy, and it's really causing a lot of resistance. And I do feel like they're showing off or they're handling the situation probably not the best, Aries, but it's like you're kind of over it. You're over trying to prove this person wrong or trying to prove to this person that you're good enough. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what I get from that. Very stubborn energy on their side. Okay. So we have Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's good, guys? Yeah, these are just the dailies. Something fun. Something fun. Okay, so what do we got for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Taurus and their person? I'm doing awesome, Dixie. How are you guys doing? What do we got for Taurus and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? For tomorrow. 3 shuffles for Taurus and their person. Ooh, your overall energy, Taurus, is the Knight of Cups with the 5 of Cups right under that. You got a lot of love for someone, and I feel like you're not really sure how to approach the situation. You may be a little bit disappointed with how you handled this in the past, or you're really looking at the consequences to your past actions, possibly. Okay, I do feel like you're dealing with a lot of regret, but you're also feeling out of balance and not being sure how to handle the situation. It's like you got too much going on. And you're having a hard time carrying everything, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like you've got a lot of responsibility. You may have kiddos, or it's like you've got bills to pay, you've got things to keep up with, right? And I feel like, yes, you may have a lot of regret with how you handled the situation, but it's the line between the love you have for someone and trying to make it right seems to be a little too solid from making this practical in your life right now. Okay, you may be really overthinking the situation, or you're overthinking love in itself. Love isn't complicated, but to each their own, right? To each their own. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're really not nurturing this right now. You may be having a hard time staying grounded, or you're having a hard time being secure enough within your own foundation to be able to start throwing love on top of it. So yes, you want to move toward this person with love, but I don't see you doing it because you're just too out of balance. You may need to drop something here as well. I do feel like you want to be able to trust this person, or you're wanting to be able to open up communication to be able to get to that point where you can rebuild trust, right? But I feel like you're going to talk yourself out of it, to be quite honest with you. With the 2 of Wands, you may need to make a decision here between 2 people or between 2 life paths. And it's tempting because you know that this could be a solid partnership, right? You may feel like the ball is in your court, which could be causing a lot of stalemate energy as well. But you have a lot of love for this person. So cross watchers, Taurus loves you. But it's making the love a priority right now is what I get from this, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, they really want to be able to put effort into this. I feel like you're dealing with someone that may have gone cold, or your person's kind of in this aloof type of energy, very distant, very cold, like cutting. It's like they're very cutting with their words, or it's like you're not really sure how to take them. Okay, they could have literally cut you out of their life. But with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person feels like they may have been feeding into a situation that was one-sided, or they felt like they wasn't getting anything back in return. Okay, they may felt like it was an unrequited love type of situation. With the 6 of Swords, I feel like they may be just releasing control, is what I get from this. It's like going with the current instead of going against the current. It's like they're releasing control. I do feel like they're very work focused, or they're very goal oriented right now. It's like they're wanting to speak to you. This person may be someone very blunt as well, Taurus, and you're not really sure how to take them, but they're just someone very blunt, right? I feel like they're just not trying to control this right now, and they do feel like the situation is just too unstable, or they feel like they need to detach from the situation because you're just not feeding into it, you know? So I feel like the ball is in your court. It's in your court, okay? So we have Aquarius energy, we have Virgo, Capricorn, fire, earth, water, air, okay? Chilling like a villain. It's good to hear, Jacqueline. Morning Melody. Monique. Okay, so what do we have for Gemini universe, spirits, and guides? Thank you, Stacy. Sometimes I get all vulnerable and like emotional, which is very rare for me because I'm naturally a cold bitch. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I like to like just put it out there in case it's like a general message that maybe someone else is going through it, you know. We all have our own demons, and sometimes we think that because we're over something, someone else should be. Well, they may be over something that you're not. So it's like we're all constantly battling different struggles in life, and you just never know. Anyways, what do we got for Gemini and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Gemini and their person? Three shuffles for Gemini and their person. Ooh, damn, Gemini. Your overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles with the Magician right under that. So this is you using your power. Okay, you're really trying to manifest stability financially, or it's like you're just trying to stay grounded, right? You're not trying to let the optimistic Gemini mindset get the best of you right now. You're trying to be very third dimensional or realistic. We do have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords on your part. So I do feel like you feel suffocated with your own thoughts right now, Gemini. And I know that's like, duh, it's Gemini. We're constantly suffocated with our own thoughts. But I feel like there's something here you're not opening up about to this person, okay? You're keeping some secrets. And with the Judgment in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse, this is like you taking your feels and running, you know, taking truth and running. You know, I feel like you've made a decision to make a final call to release something, to walk away from something. You just got bored of waiting, okay? There's a lack of patience. You got bored of holding on to the hope. You got bored of holding on to the idea or the possibility of something working out for the better. And this is you making a final call to walk away with something. So yes, you're not being open or vulnerable or honest with this person, but why does it matter? You walked away, right? You're focusing on your dollar bills, getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're focused on stability is what I get from this. You're walking away from this person. Whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, they're definitely someone that takes things very seriously, okay? 5 of Wands and the Sun in reversed. It's like they bring a lot of unnecessary drama into this situation. The Sun in reverse, the Sun is like that natural, playful energy, enjoying like the natural, simple things in life. And I feel like with this, it's like your person has a hard time opening up or bringing you closure, bringing you clarity because they overthink it. You know, they just don't let it flow. They have a hard time. Like I said, they could be someone that takes things a little seriously, to be quite honest with you. With the 5 of Wands, they may feel like there's competition, or it's like you can't talk to this person without an argument starting, basically, is what I get from this. I do feel like they're wanting to open up here with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. There may be an apology wanting to come in, but it's like, I don't feel like if this communication does come in, it's going to be very blunt. It's going to be very like, here's the deal. Because the Knight of Swords can deliver that truth that isn't always, you know, amazing to hear, but it needs to be heard. And I do feel like your person does have a lot of hope with you with the Page of Cups. They have a lot of hope. They have a lot of optimism. They have a lot of like, wouldn't it be nice type of energy, but they're they're restricting themselves here with the Four of Pentacles. It's like they're so scared to let go of their feelings and to open up because they're scared that, you know, whether they're scared you will take advantage of their heart, or they're scared that if they open up, they'll cause some form of instability within their own life, whatever it is. It's like they're just taking it too seriously, or they're overthinking their own emotions, and it's causing a lot of unnecessary drama for them. You know, I do see communication though. They're wanting to communicate here. They're wanting to communicate here. That's for sure. They're wanting to speak to you. They may have a decision to make between two people, or it's like they're very torn here because they know this could be a solid partnership, but it's like at the same time, will they move? Will they just let things flow? And I feel like you're just done with it. You're walking away. Okay. You're walking away and you feel like you can't even talk to this person if you wanted to, right? The Eight of Swords is like very restricted within your own mind, within your own headspace, you know, fearing opening up for the possible outcome of what that may lead to. So I feel like you're taking your truth, your love, your whatever it is, and walking away. Okay. Thank you, Gino Lee Garcia, for that $10. I really appreciate it, bud. I appreciate your continued support, to be honest with you. I know you've helped me a lot, so I appreciate that. But anyway, so we have Gemini energy, we have Leo, earth, air, fire, water. But I feel like your person is going to open up, Gemini, but just prepare your energy, because it may not be that lovey-dovey type of energy, but it's something, right? It's something, but Geminis can handle that because Geminis are naturally blunt. So we actually really appreciate blunt people. I love bluntness. To me, bluntness is like a very free environment. You know, I'd rather you tell me something really mean than fluff it up, and, you know, it opens up the door for me to be blunt. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what do we got for, who am I on? Cancer. What do we got for Cancer and their person? I gotta fix up my lights, you guys. Sorry, I've been dealing with a little bit of a shoulder injury. So I'm trying to take it easy on the way I hold myself. But anyway, what do we got for Cancer and their person? Cancer, Cancer. What's good, Jen? What's good, kitty cat? What do we got for Cancer and their person? 3 shuffles. Oh, what's good, Cancer? Overall energy is the Empress with the 2 of Cups right under that. Okay, so Cancer, this is you just overall realizing your worth, okay? You may have found your person, or you're definitely making decisions that suit your higher self, right? The 2 of Cups can be just about making decisions that are best for us long term, right? That align with us in itself. And with the Empress as your overall energy, this is you realizing your worth. This is you really nurturing your spirit in itself. I feel like whoever you're dealing with or have been dealing with, you felt like you were wasting your time with this person. Okay, you're not seeing growth with them. It feels like time standing still. It's like you're wondering, what the hell are you doing there in the first place? And I feel like you're really starting to release fears. You may have been holding on to something in the past for fear of what it could be, but I feel like you're releasing that fear. And with the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card, this is you being ready for something new. You may want to offer something to someone new, right? But I do see you going through a huge transformation, or you're perceiving and looking at a situation in a very different light. Okay, you're a whole new boo. You are the Empress. Okay, you're all 4 queens in one. It's like you're not settling for less. You're sick of not seeing growth here in a situation. And I do feel like you're very intrigued, or there's a new direction that has caught your eye possibly. And you may be wanting to work with this person, even in business or just as friends for a time being. But it's like you just went through a huge transformation. I do feel like you're seeing things differently. that it's empowering and allowing yourself to be easy on yourself and letting go of something in the past. Because again, I do feel like for a large group of you, you were holding on to something for a long time just out of fear of wondering, is this the right decision? Do I let this person go? Because when you develop feelings for someone, it's like letting a part of yourself go, regardless of how they treated you, you know? But I feel like you're wanting to offer stability or search for a new fountain of stability in regards to an opportunity. Okay. Um, Whoever you're dealing with, I do feel like whoever you're dealing with, they're definitely focused on themselves right now. This is someone that's very goal oriented. This is someone that really, they have all their cups full, right? They're good, which is a good trait to have. You want someone that's good, right? That's good on their own. And with the Hermit card, I do feel like they're taking a step back, or they're trying to become enlightened as to what to do. I don't see this person communicating. I really don't see this person communicating. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like they're really not sure, especially if this is someone new. They're not really sure what they're getting themselves into, or it's like this may be someone that's a little overwhelmed because there may have been a lack of communication, or it's like they're really not sure how to perceive you. They want this though. With the Two of Wands, they understand that this could be a solid partnership. I really get new energy here. I feel like you're walking away from something in the past and moving on to something new, something more balanced and secure. And I feel like your person, they're wanting this. They really are, but they're not really opening up here because I feel like they're not really sure what you think of the whole idea. This person could have ended something as well in the past with the Ten of Cups in reverse. This person could be walking away from something as well, or this is someone that went through a lot of changes too, right? And they're just focused on them right now. I really don't see any communication. I feel like this is something new, something that has a lot of potential, a lot of stability, and you're ready for it, right? You're ready for something more fair and giving, because the Empress doesn't settle for just anyone. Okay. She got herself. She knows that she's fine all by herself. Why the hell would she settle? Right? So we have Scorpio energy, we have Virgo, air energy, earth, water, Taurus. But I feel like this is something new for you, Cancer, to be quite honest with you, or you're really just focused on money and stability and things that make sense for you right now. Okay. It's also a lot of divine energy there as well with the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles. That's like really trusting in the divine. That's like really focusing on your inner stability and your inner peace, trusting in the bigger picture. Okay, so, well, no, let's move on to Leo. What do we got for Leo and their person, universe, guys? What do we got for Leo and their person? If you're just popping on, these are just quick energy check-ins. I really appreciate y'all and being here and, you know, chilling. 3 shuffles for Leo, please. Leo. Okay, so your overall energy, Leo, is the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Cups right under that. So I do feel like you love someone here. You got a lot of love for someone. You feel like you found your person. However, you're holding, I don't want to say you're intentionally creating blockages within this relationship or connection, but the 5 of Cups can be that crying over spilt milk type of energy, or there's something here you're holding on to that you just need to let go. Right? Because with the Magician in reverse, it's like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. You may feel powerless in the situation, or you're relying too much on this whole situation it's like you're expecting something to happen with you just kind of sitting in your bedroom. Okay. You're not using your power. You're not using your fullest potential. I feel like you're in this energy where you feel like there's something out of your control, or you feel like you're losing control in the situation, and you're trying to see things from a different perspective. And it's like, I feel like you're more so causing a lot of burdens with your thoughts, or overthinking, or you may have regrets with how you handled the situation as well. But I feel like this energy, is the energy that leads to bickerments, is the energy that leads to blaming where it just isn't deserved, or assumptions, accusations, things like that. So don't get your head wrapped up into the possibility, or, well, they're not opening up, so they must be doing this, that, and the third. Don't get your head wrapped up into that. Really focus on you. Focus on, if you don't have control in the situation, which you'll never have control of anyone in your life, use your own power, right? Manifest the opportunities you can manifest. And when you focus on you, and when you align yourself with your higher purpose and your highest potential, that's when shit starts playing. That's when shit starts working out. And sometimes the person that we feel is our person isn't meant to be our person. And the more we hold on to the idea that we know exactly who's best for us, that's when we're starting to block our own doors, right? Because we're just confusing the universe. Anyways, so I feel like with the 10 of Wands, you're fighting for this, you want this, but I feel like you may be in this pushy energy, or you're trying to control destiny in itself, and it's not going to work, okay? So if you feel stuck, if you feel like you're losing control, if you feel like this person's getting away from you somehow, really use your full magician energy. Don't use that magician energy on trying to control someone else. It's complete waste, right? It's a complete waste, because I do feel like you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your worth, you're doubting your ability and potential, but there's no need to, because your spirit's just like mine. Your spirit's like anybody's. We are fueled. Our lights may be different. They may be pulled in different directions. You want this though. You want this badly, to the point that you're yourself lost into what can happen with you, right? So whoever you're dealing with, Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reversed. This could be, a marriage coming to an end, to be quite honest with you, with the Six of Cups in reverse on their side, but they're not looking at this situation in the greatest light. I feel like they're really having a hard time having hope with you, Leo, with the Star in reverse. It's like they're having a hard time seeing how this can be realistic, or it's like they really lack direction with you. It doesn't mean it's something to do with you. It's like they're having a hard time seeing where this can go. I do feel like they're isolating themselves, or they're retreating, they're detaching from you in itself, and they may be very greedy with their money, with their time, with their energy, but it's because they're having a hard time having hope in this whole situation. I feel like this is a relationship possibly coming to an end, but they're in this energy where they want to detach from this for whatever reason. And if you're coming at them in the Five of Cups, in this entitled or having a hard time moving on from the past energy, it's just going to push this person away even more. I'm just speaking of how it is, right? Someone that's pissed off isn't going to want more reasons to be pissed off, in their face. And that's just common sense with anybody, right? And I'm not saying that's what you're doing. Obviously, if this doesn't resonate, this doesn't resonate. But if something isn't working, let it go. Even if you can't literally walk away from the person, just focus on you. Focus on creating your own empire. There's nothing more motivating than creating something that no one can take away from you, because you built it. There's nothing more motivating than that. So don't worry about this person, about this situation. Maybe it's just a day thing. Maybe they're just pissed off for the day, because this is just the daily. But I don't see them moving towards you. Okay, you know if they're pissed off with you. Anyways. So what signs do we have? We have Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, strong earth energy in general, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. Yeah, guys, it's just a general reading. And I'd love to have all good readings, but that would be awfully silly if all my readings were perfect. Because that's just not reality. You can make it your reality, because you got to remember, I'm just reading energy. So you have the potential to change the energy in itself and change the outcome, right? So what do we have for Virgo universe, spirits, and guides? What's good? Future Aquari. What do we got for Virgo and their person? What do we have for Virgo and their person? 3 shuffles. Okay, your overall energy, Virgo, is the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Cups right under that. So you're definitely walking away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling, okay? You could. Okay, so Virgo, I feel like you have made a decision that there's a situation you're in with the 10 of Cups in reverse. This could be a relationship coming to an end, or you're at least coming to the understanding that whatever situation you're in is not fulfilling you. Is not fulfilling you. I don't see you moving on to something new just yet, but I do feel like you may have your eye on someone new with the Page of Swords, or you're keeping an eye on someone. There's someone that's got you curious, Virgo. Okay, there's someone that got you curious. And if you're not coming out of a relationship, then this is you just realizing that there's something that you are in, or whatever lifestyle, or maybe it's just you coming to terms with the fact that maybe you have been more emotionally off balance lately than in the past. But I do feel like you have your eye on someone new with the Page of Swords. I feel like you're not sure what to think about it. You may want to open up communication or just take things slow. But I feel like this is just more of a stalker energy with the Two of Cups, Virgo. Oh Lord, this is different for Virgo. This is like really different, Virgo. This is not your energy. What's good? What the hell is going on? But yeah, Virgo, you're definitely realizing there's something that is just not fulfilling you. And I feel like you may be wanting to move towards someone new. Okay, with the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. But you're still in that curious energy. Like, what am I getting myself into? It's like, of course, you're a Virgo. You got to speculate. You got to investigate, right? But it's like, yeah, you're ending something here because you want happiness. You want true love. Okay, so anyway, whoever you are dealing with, Six of Wands in reversed, High Priestess, Three of Swords in reversed. Whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, they are not opening up here, okay? You are dealing with someone very in tune, or it's like they know more than they say. But however, they're having a hard time seeing success with you, or it's like because they don't feel acknowledged, appreciated, recognized. This is something that could have caused a lot of pain for your person, and they may be trying to heal from it. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, you could be dealing with an air sign, but this person has either made the decision to cut you out of their life, or they are trying to shut you out, really, because it caused too much pain. They're trying to heal from the situation. They don't feel, so if this person is shutting you out, it's because they don't feel appreciated or acknowledged or whatever it may be. And with the High Priestess, yes, they feel a connection with you. They're very in tune with, their higher self, with that you guys may share a telepathic connection, whatever it is. But it's like they're not opening up. They're not letting you see. Ooh, with the Lovers card. See, they do feel a very strong soulmate connection with you, Virgo. It could be a Gemini as well. This is cute, guys. Virgo, this is so different for you. I just want to, soak in this energy for a minute. Like, your person got the Lovers. You got the Two of Cups. You're coming out of something unfulfilling. You want to move towards something new. And this person definitely feels a very strong soulmate connection, but Virgo, for whatever reason, they feel like it causes too much pain to focus on this, So they're staying quiet. They're staying quiet. Okay? But they do feel this connection with you, but they're being very harsh. So they may be hard to read. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a bitch, okay? She is. She's like the biggest bitch of them all. So they're definitely not opening up to you, or you may be taking them as them being a bitch. But either way, sorry guys, I don't want to swear. So that's just me. So this is true love. But I feel like you got to speculate. You got to investigate the situation a little bit more before you do anything, actually. Okay, you're not taking a leap just yet. And your person is definitely looking at this as something painful that they may want to walk away from. Okay, so we have Libra energy. We have Gemini. Strong water energy. We have Aries, fire. Okay, so let's move on to Libra. What's good, everybody? What do we got for Libra universe, spirits, and guides? Sorry, guys, I've been doing readings all morning, so I usually like to space it a little bit better, but My baby girl is sleeping, and my son actually fell asleep. He passed out on the couch, and my other son is downstairs. So it's just a good time to do this. Anyways, what do we have for Libra and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. What do we have for Libra and their person? 3 shuffles. Your overall energy, Libra, is the 4 of Cups with the King of Wands in reverse right under that. I feel like you're looking at something like you may have missed an opportunity, or it's like you're really lacking the confidence to move toward a situation right now. Okay. I feel like you're pissed off, Libra, that someone may have walked away, or like I said, you could be pissed off because you feel like there's something here getting away from you. Page of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and King of Cups in reverse. So you definitely have your eye on someone here, but you're having a hard time looking past the rejection. I'm not saying this person rejected you. You could be just looking at the situation like, well, they're not showing up, so they must not be into me. You know, and it's really causing you to really mess with your thoughts. It's causing you to really be triggered in a way. You're being triggered by this person somehow emotionally. You're frustrated. I feel like there's some things here you wish you could say, but you're not going to. You do feel abandoned, or you feel some form of void. You could be distressed out because of finances as well with that 5 of Pentacles. But it's like you're really having a hard time looking up, right? Looking up at this cup. You're getting stuck in the discontentment, in the what I lost, or what could have been. You're having a hard time looking up, whether that looking up means a reconciliation, apologizing, just speaking up, you know, or it could just be moving on to something new. Okay, so don't let a past situation or rejection hold you down or make you feel any less of worth, because that's not the case, right? Because I do feel it's like you're feeling very resentful toward this person, or very bitter for whatever reason, and it has you very emotionally off balance. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, they are very guarded to you with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This person may have a hard time trusting you, or it's like this could be someone you dealt with in the past and they're trying to avoid past cycles. It's like they don't want to repeat history, okay? So if there has been arguments or whatever it may be, it's like they're trying to do their best to not repeat a situation that may have happened between the two of you. They're trying to stay balanced. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, it's like they feel like offering you love is pointless. So I feel like they're in this energy where they think you have moved on, because they feel like this is an unrequited love type of situation. Like feeding you love would be like feeding love into a bottomless pit, you know? So I feel like this person is more so protecting their heart, protecting their love in itself, because they feel like they're wasting their time in this situation. So I'm assuming you gave them this idea or impression that you're done, is what I get from this. And you're pissed off that they think you're done. And it's so like, oh my God, back and forth energy. But yeah. So if this person's not opening up, it's because they feel like you're either not interested anymore, or they just don't want to repeat history. Okay. They don't want to be betrayed again, or something like that. And you are just ticked off. Okay. So we have strong air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. All right, so what do we got for Scorpio, universe, spirits, and guides? These are just the dailies, guys, okay? So someone could just be pissed off that day. Don't take it too personal, okay? Hey, Alicia, girl. All right, what do we have for Scorpio, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Scorpio and their person? In my opinion, anything is salvageable if both people are willing to work on it. But if both people go into the situation like they're going to one up the other person, it's just not going to work. Like, everybody makes mistakes. Okay. That's it. All right. What do we got for Scorpio and their person? 3 shuffles for Scorpio and their person, please. Ooh, your overall energy, Scorpio, 3 of Pentacles with Judgment right under that. So I feel like you're really wanting to get on the same page with someone here, okay? You see an opportunity. You feel like this could go somewhere. You really do. And with the Judgment card, it's like you may be really seeing something from a different perspective, or it's like you're being given an opportunity to give life to something here or rebirth something from the past. Okay. And I feel like if there has been a lack of effort on your part, it's like you're really wanting to get on the same page with this person somehow, some way, right? But it's like you're doubting yourself. Magician in reverse and 9 of Cups in reversed. I feel like you're having a hard time feeling worthy or feeling good enough for this person or situation. You may feel like you may almost feel powerless in this situation, but that's because you're not acknowledging your own worth in the first place. And I feel like you're feeling drained, or it's like you're feeling overwhelmed with, there's something here overwhelming you. Okay. And honestly, for a group of you with the Emperor card, it's like you're having a hard time being vulnerable with this person, and you may be in this energy where you're trying to control the situation too much as well, that it's overwhelming you. You're not allowing room for the indifference that you two may share, because the reality is nobody's the same person. We all have differences in itself. And I feel here, including you not allowing someone else's differences, you're not allowing your own differences. Okay. And differences is what makes the situation so amazing, right? And I feel like you're having a hard time acknowledging your own worth. But you're wanting to get on the same page with this person. You really do. But you realize if this is going to work, you need to put full force effort into this, right? Take accountability somehow. Whoever you're dealing with, they definitely don't want this to end. With the King of Wands, this person is very attracted to you. It's like they know exactly who they want, right? The King of Wands knows exactly who they want. But I feel like they're having a hard time having faith. It's like they don't see things going anywhere. With the Lovers in reverse, they may feel like they have to push away this connection, or they're trying to ignore this connection for whatever reason because they don't see things going anywhere. This person, there may be some resistance, or they may have to leave some behaviors, or they may have to leave a situation in the past as well, and they're having a hard time doing that. But I mean, if you're dealing with the King of Wands is very confident. He goes after whatever he wants, and that may intimidate you, or it's like you're having a hard time being relatable with this person, for a group of you, even if this is someone new. But it's like you're wanting to get on the same page, okay, with the 3 of Pentacles. Even if you just build up together, work on some form of business, you're wanting to get on the same page. But it's like you feel powerless, and you're definitely doubting yourself a little bit too much here. And this person doesn't want this to end, but I don't see them communicating because they don't feel like it's going anywhere. They don't feel like it's going anywhere. Okay, so it's pretty blah. So we have Leo energy, we have Gemini, Aries, Virgo. But I feel like if you're wanting this, Scorpio, you need to communicate. Okay? Or you need to have a conversation with your partner of like, hey, babe, I want this to work. I'm sorry. Let's just move on. Let's leave the past in the past. It's that simple. It can be. Anyway. All right. I am from New Brunswick, Canada. Sorry, I feel like the readings today are so weird. They're so blah. I'm not going in depth today. All right, what do we got for Sagittarius and their person? What do we have for Sagittarius and their person? 3 shuffles. Three of Wands in reverse wanted to come out Sagittarius. So I feel like someone's lacking patience here. Let's see. Your overall energy is the Strength card with the 5 of Pentacles in reversed. I feel like you're trying to tame yourself is what I get from this. Okay, I feel like someone did definitely let you down in a way, or someone may have abandoned you, someone left you out in the cold. And I feel like you're really trying to avoid this situation in general. No, you're not giving the situation what it's deserved, but it's like you feel like you have to, because I feel like overall you are quite ticked off with this person, or you're wanting to speak up to this person, but you feel like you can't. This person could have walked away from you, to be quite honest with you. They could have walked away from you. And it's like you're wanting to defend yourself, but I feel like you're more so trying to stay in control of your emotions is what I get from this. Okay, you're avoiding this person or ignoring this person. Just be careful, because I feel like you may be in this energy of not being able to make the right decision even for your own self. So you may find yourself burning bridges in the process. But whoever you're dealing with, they definitely feel like this is something unstable. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like they don't see a lot of stability in this whole situation. Okay, they may feel robbed, to be quite honest with you. I mean, robbed in the way, whether it's robbed emotionally or money-wise, it's like they feel like they're being taken advantage of possibly. And I do feel like this person is the one that's walking away. Okay. They have definitely went cold on you, went distant. With the World card, this may be something that is coming to an end, or this is someone that is just kind of done with however you guys were handling the situation in the past. They're just done with that. They're done with the games. They're done with the cat and mouse game, whatever it is, they're just done. And I feel like, this may bring you to this realization that if this is going to work, I need to speak some real truth. But I see you more so ignoring the whole situation or ignoring the obvious. It's like you're ignoring the facts and trying to overcome it at the same time. Okay, so just be careful, because no matter what we go through in life, we really need to at least acknowledge the facts within ourselves so we can overcome that and learn from it and grow from it. Okay, you can't ignore the facts and then just move on, right? Because then you're missing something. You're missing a beauty, a treasure that the universe could teach you. Every bad circumstance we go through in life has a very deep lesson behind it. Even if that's just acknowledging your own triggers, right? So I do feel like your person is cutting you out here or ending this, to be quite honest with you. I mean, this is just a day, so maybe they're just being distant for the day, guys, okay? Optimism, but you're ignoring it. Okay, so we have Libra energy, strong air energy, Leo, and Aquarius, okay? Okay, so what do we got for Capricorn, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Capricorn and their person? You're banking on Capricorn. That's good though. That's good. It's good to bank on someone, or at least be loyal to the person. Loyal to the connection. I don't know. Maybe it's not good, but it sounds cool. Anyway, sorry. We're live, Rose. I gotta shut up. Y'all gotta realize I'm a Gemini, so sometimes I just say things and I don't even think about it, okay? And people are like, oh my God, this girl. Anyways, what do we have for Capricorn and their person, please? 3 shuffles. Ooh, the Magician wanted to come out Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini, but someone is trying to create something. Your overall energy is the Page of Cups with the 6 of Cups in reverse right under that. So I feel like you're detaching from something in the past here, okay? To be quite honest with you, you're releasing something in the past and you're wanting to move on to something new, okay? There's something that got you excited. There's something that really got you hopeful, okay? And I do see that you see a lot of potential with this person, with this Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, but it's like you're really trying to reestablish your baseline. You're trying to reestablish what it is you're really wanting right now. This is you evaluating, it's like you're prospecting in a in a sense. I don't really see you taking action necessarily because it's like you're still in this unsure energy, being overwhelmed, maybe not being sure how this person feels or how they will react. And with this Emperor in reverse, just be careful that you're not getting into situations, getting people invested, and then hurting them. The Emperor in reverse can be a control freak. He can also take advantage of people. He can take advantage of his power in itself. So just be careful that you're not abusing some form of power and manipulating other people's energies, because that's just not what you want to do. Okay. So I don't see you moving toward this person, but you're definitely in this very playful, fun, hopeful energy. And all you know is it feels good right now. Okay. It feels good right now. It got you excited. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, okay, this could be the person you're walking away from because they definitely don't feel like you're feeding into this. They feel like no matter how much they open up or try to invest in this, you don't give anything in return. This person may be seeing this as something that's one-sided, or a soulmate energy that has had a falling note, but it's like this person feels like they're being shut out here. And I do feel regardless of what happens between the two of you, this is going to stem a lot of change, a lot of growth and development, okay, for your person's spirit. It's like they're no longer seeing the situation for what it was, to be quite honest with you. And if you're not ending it with this person's ending it with you, Capricorn. And I feel like you're not really bothered because I feel like you're wanting to move on to something new anyway. So maybe that's what this Emperor in reverse is about. Maybe you're trying to move on to something new while still feeling entitled in a past situation. Ooh, that can be really nasty. So be careful. If you want to move on to something new, fine. But don't feel like you have a say in someone else's life that you don't want a part of, right? So just keep that in mind. That's very specific. But I feel like whoever this person is, they're done. They're ending this, because they don't feel like they're getting the fulfillment that they're wanting. Okay. So, and I feel like you're manifesting something new anyhow, to be quite honest with you. Okay. So, we have Aries energy, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah, that happens a lot, right? If you want something new or someone new, fine, but release the person in the past, okay? Let them have their power, please. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius and their person, universe, spirit, and guidance? What do we have for Aquarius and their person? 3 shuffles. Your overall energy is the 7 of Wands in reverse with the Justice in reverse right under that. I feel like Aquarius, you're not getting what you deserve in your situation, but I feel like you're exhausted to care. Okay. It's like, this is like an overwhelmed energy of having a hard time gaining the strength to make things right. I do feel with the 6 of Pentacles, you may feel responsible for this person money wise, or it's like you're the one that is really nurturing, your home life, whatever it may be, or you may be spending a lot of time helping others right now. You're not really concerned or focused on your individual life You know, that's for a majority of you too. But I feel like in regards to your situation, it's like you're just feeling blah, to be honest with you. Strength in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reversed. It's like you're definitely having a hard time being positive about this. You may need to make a choice to let someone go here as well. There could be a lot of people involved. You could also feel stuck. You know, Ace of Wands is that energy of feeling stuck, feeling like even if you wanted to take action, you can't. And I feel like you're just feeling overwhelmed, having a hard time gaining the strength to fight for what you want. And for a majority of you, you may be struggling to make the right decision right now, or coming to terms and justifying your own spirit's right to make a decision in itself. And I feel like you're really investing a lot of time and energy helping others because it really fills some form of void that you may not be feeling at home. Okay. Or it's like helping others makes you feel, it just makes you feel good for whatever reason, which is fine. Everybody needs to be helped right now in the world. And I think that's amazing, that anybody that's helping out some way, shape, or form. But it's like you're definitely feeling blah in regards to your love life, having a hard time being optimistic. Okay, feeling stuck. There's a lack of passion, a lack of sex, possibly if this is a relationship. Okay, whoever you're dealing with, this could be someone you're committed to. If not, this is definitely someone that does have a lot of love for you, Aquarius. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles and King of Cups, they do have a lot of love for you, but they're not communicating properly. Or it's like, why is the Magician here? You may be dealing with someone that really overanalyzes their thoughts in itself. I do feel like they're trying to manifest stability with you. They're trying to manifest coming together with you, having commitment with you, or, you know, rekindling this if it's a relationship. They really do authentically love you. They may struggle to be open about their love in itself, because the King of Cups, he's not as open and vulnerable so as much as the Queen. And he struggles to really put that into the third dimensional reality of how much he loves this person. Because I do feel like your person's having a problem communicating actual truth, or bringing clarity to you. They could feel cut out of your life as well, or you may have snapped at this person, or this person feels blocked. But they are manifesting this with you, Aquarius. They want stability. They feel like you guys could really build up on something solid. But I feel like they're not coming towards you just yet. With the Page of Cups in reverse, they may feel like this isn't realistic, or if this is a relationship, they're just lacking optimism, or they're lacking hope in the idea of making things right with you right now. Just be mindful, right? Because it's always great to help other people, but sometimes it's like we're no good to anybody if we're draining ourselves and we're just sharing a really low vibrational energy. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't put energies in itself first, but energy is super important to help anyone. And some people like to, I'm not going to get in that whole conversation, but energy is super important. So just be careful that you're not draining your energy trying to help other people, because you can definitely help people and be in a good energy. It's just about being mindful and being properly assertive of the situation. And when you trust in your own spirit and your own energy, you also trust in the whole, what's going on right now, and the fact that we all have a powerful spirit and we just got to know how to use it. Okay. So I do feel like your person has love for you, but I don't see them opening up. Okay. They are trying to create how to make things right with you, or they're trying to create some form of opportunity with you. Okay. But I just don't feel like you even have the time to communicate about this right now, Aquarius. Okay. So what do we have for Pisces? What is good, everybody? What do we have for Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we have for Pisces and their person? Three shuffles for Pisces and their person. Man, the readings today, what's going on, everybody? We gotta cheer up. We gotta cheer up, guys. Okay, your overall energy. Ooh, okay. 10 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups. You're realizing your worth, Pisces. Okay, there's definitely a situation here you're not being fulfilled in. Okay, you're realizing that no matter how much you try to make something work here with someone, it's just not going to fulfill you the way you want. You may be really wanting something new with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. There may be someone new that has your eye, or it's like there's some new direction that's really got you excited. Okay, this is really, it's like there's something here that is a really good opportunity to pull you away from this very emotionally imbalanced energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. Because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you may be holding resentment toward a past situation, or you're really bitter toward a past situation and it has you feeling emotionally off balance because there has been a lack of closure, or a lack of truth, right? Someone wasn't honest or someone just didn't give you the closure you need, but I feel like you're just fed up with it. You're fed up with waiting for peace and you're really wanting to move on to something new, right? Even if that's just pulling your energy and putting it in a different direction. Because this situation definitely has you feeling emotionally off balance. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you receive some form of communication or some form of message possibly from someone new and it's got you excited, or there's someone new that you've been talking to. But you may be holding back emotionally as well with the Queen of Cups in reverse because you don't trust it. Maybe you're the one, Pisces, that's not opening up. There may be someone new that you don't trust because of a past situation, or you're feeling too emotionally off balance because of something in the past that was just not fulfilling. Okay, but there is good potential here, or there's a good opportunity here. Whoever you're dealing with, this is definitely Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. This is someone that wants to work with you. This is someone that wants to communicate with you. This is someone that it's not difficult to talk to them. This is someone that literally speaks it how it is, Pisces. This could be someone new, and it's like they may be confused, wondering if you are even an option. But this is someone that wants to build up with you. They want to get on the same page. They may have been stuck in this energy of this could be someone as well that was pushing you away for some time because of insecurities or feeling not good enough, or they may have been caught in something that, or a way of thinking that was just not fulfilling or serving their higher purpose. But this is someone that wants to get moving, right? They're done sitting in this low vibrational energy of focusing on the past. They want to get moving. They want to get on the same page. With the 3 of Cups, this person wants, at least they want a friendship, right? They want to reconnect here. They want to reconnect and they want to speak some truth. Okay. So I don't see this really moving into a relationship just yet, but it's definitely moving into at least communicating with one another, being friends, just getting on the same page, right? Expressing intentions, expressing what you're wanting out of life in itself, just having someone to talk to, right? Because I feel like this person is inspiring you or bringing some form of new oomph type of energy. But I feel like you're having a hard time letting go of something in the past, or you're still emotionally imbalanced from something in the past, or maybe you're having a hard time letting go of grudges. That could be for a group of you too. You may feel entitled to the way you feel towards this person because of something in the past, which there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. I don't want to gaslight anybody, but you got to remember as well, if you continuously hold someone or judge someone for the way they acted in the past, you're really stealing their right to change their perception of themselves, right? And that's just undermining the spirit. And the reality is we all have done things in our life that we're not proud of, and nor should we be judged for those things. It's just you need to learn how to let go if you want to see growth. Because the Queen of Cups in reverse can be very emotionally manipulative as well. She can lack empathy, lack compassion. Maybe this person needs compassion or empathy. So we have strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have fire, we have air, earth. We got it all, guys. She gives you a surge of energy. That's good, right? That's good. And I mean, don't get all crazy, but like that surge of energy, it's a start, right? Don't act too quickly. Give it time. And now we're kind of all being forced to give things time. So it's actually a beautiful time. We're forced to really get to know someone right now. We're forced to really take things slow, right? But it really can be a good thing. Not sure why you don't get notifications. YouTube has been really acting up lately, you know. That's okay, YouTube. I'm not gonna hate the person that pays me. Thank you. Hope your shoulders. Yeah, my left shoulder. I don't know what I did to my shoulder, but like last night I kept waking up because my shoulder was just throbbing, and I took an Advil, and then I put some hot and cold on it, and I don't even know what I did to it. That's the thing. It feels like I got slammed into a wall, but I didn't even do anything. So I looked it up, and it said it could be like tendonitis. It could be anything really. A good time to know yourself. Yeah. Well, it's just a good time to really reflect on life in itself, right? To just become at peace, you know. And we all view things differently, and I'm not going to sit here and talk like you guys should view exactly what I view, because the only reason I view things is because of experiences I've been through, and I wouldn't expect y'all to believe the same things as me. But I'm naturally, I don't know, I guess I'm just super super trusting. I feel like everything's going to work out fine, and there's I feel like beautiful things are going to happen, and the reality is, I don't know, I don't like to talk about this certain topic because I feel like people look at me like I'm crazy, but I am someone that really truly is at peace with death. Like, I know that sounds really stupid or like naive, but I am. And I understand that even after death, there's beautiful, beautiful places we're going to. And that's all we got to be concerned of. And when you don't fear death, you can really, truly enjoy your life. You know, like this isn't it. This is just one dimension. We just got to trust that there's more, and trust enough in your energy that you can handle another dimension in itself. Um, you're the best, Rose. Always blessings. I'm so optimistic. Yeah, like I don't know, like it's not that I want to die. Like this is something I can't even talk to with close people that I know. Like it's not that I want to die. Absolutely not. I feel like we need to be in this world and really do what we can for the greater good of humanity in itself, because death isn't the scary part, right? Death isn't the scary part. What's scary is people not learning the lessons they need to learn in this life. So it's like, what's that one? Um, okay, this is a song that I listened to when I was a teenager. It's a Christian song, but just forget the Christian part, okay? Just look at Lord as light, okay? But it's Lord, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I don't fear because you're holding my breath. I only fear that I won't have enough time left to tell the world that there's no time left. It's like I don't fear I don't fear death because I know that there's like a better dimension. I just I want people to I want to get people trusting in their inner peace and their spirit. You know, as many people as possible, you know. Um or was God. See, the problem is like people hear the word God, people hear the word Jesus, and they automatically think like I'm preaching at you when that's not the case at all. You know, that's not the case at all. I like God. Obviously, I'm not a God. I'm a spirit. I'm a light that has control over my energy, and my energy, my light, was given to me by a higher force. Whatever you want to call it, God. It doesn't matter what you call it, but if you get wrapped too much into the labels and the names, then you're really following the world now instead of an actual energy, right? Like the Bible, for example. Like, my beliefs have a little bit of biblical energy, has a little bit of Buddhism, it has a little bit of everything, right? Because everything, the most evil thing in this world is that there's a little bit of truth in everything. So people separate themselves from the whole picture, the whole puzzle. And there's a little bit of truth in everything. So don't feel like because you're this religion and this person's that one that they're wrong. No, everybody has a little bit of truth in their beliefs, but and the reality is nobody really knows their truth. So all you got to know is why you're doing something. And if you're doing something because your spirit says this is what I do, then good. You know, I just find like when I start talking about God, people think I'm preaching. And when I say God, I just mean like God is in like the higher force, right? Because I sure know I'm not a God. I'm a spirit made in God's image, you know? I'm not a God. So I do use a lot of biblical verses for to gain some form of clarity on my part, but I'm definitely not religious. Okay. So um our creator, exactly. Death, there's death here. Well, death, I feel like people I feel like the world wants you to think death is scary, so it's like another reason to oppress you. There's no reason to fear death. We're an energy. Our body is nothing but a vessel. It's nothing but a vessel that is created for a third dimensional world. You know, our energy is not a vessel. Our body's a vessel, and we hold too much value in our vessel in itself, and not enough in our energy. Our energy is the most important. Um, Native and spiritual. Genetics stands for relationships. You think? I don't know what you mean. Connection to source, as we say, spirituality. See, the problem is like I just want you guys to know, like everything I say is nothing but a perspective. All I want you guys to know is that you need to really come to terms. Like I listen to so many different people, so many different gurus, and like everybody has, you know, really incredible information. But like you got to live your life the way you feel your spirit wants to live. You can only run off your own energy, your own spirit, you know, and you can only live your life being grateful to be blessed with the ability for breath in itself. And it's like if you can be grateful, if you can be blessed, if you can be open, but still not let the openness or the external influences to control you, you're good, you know? Like you can listen to what I say, but even me, I don't know what the truth is for you, but I know what the truth is for me, you know? Like I can't tell you how to live your life because I don't know your energy. I don't know what your energy needs to go through, you know? Everybody needs to go through certain things. You know, you could be in a really shitty situation and I could come save the day. But for all I know, that's what you need to go through. That's what spirit wants you to go through to get your best potential. And I'm just stealing opportunity by giving to you, you know? But fear of the unknown is a tough one to conquer. Is death any less unknowable than life? Is death any less unknowable than life? I like the way you think. You confuse me. Fear is a tough one to conquer. Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like if you're someone naturally, and I know I have someone that I know I have a lot of people that watch me because they've reached out to me over times. I've chit chatted about this and that. A lot of lone wolves, you know, is what they call themselves, or it's like there's a lot of people that watch me that are it's like you already know you don't really fit into this world. But the reason you feel like that is because there's something you know that you need to explain to the world. And you don't need to tell the world. You just need to be open to conversating. Okay? Because how can I explain? I'm just not with it today. I can't explain anything, so I'm just not. But yeah, don't fear. See, I don't want to tell you to do anything. I don't want to tell you the way to live your life. I just want you guys to really go with your energy and not hold your value in this world in itself and understand that this isn't even our home. Our home is in another dimension, right? This is more so testing different experiments, testing love, testing, it's like really strengthening our spirit. And I feel like anything bad we go through, whether it's anything small from like jealousy to anything big, is something we need. It's like I feel like the universe puts us through bad situations so we can grow. It's like the universe knows what we need to go through, what we need to overcome, you know? And people like to speak facts of spirituality when there's no such thing. Like, I can't give you facts. You have to come up with your own facts. You have to get to know your own spirit. You have to, you just have to get to know your own spirit, and then you'll find all the answers. Like every single one of you guys watching has the answers that you need. Everything you've been through in your life, everything is going to give you answers if you just look at it as seeing the pain and also seeing the blessing. Everything you've been through gives you answers. And you just got to trust, really get to know yourself, get to know your energy. Because you all have the answers. Dreger, why are you still here? I don't know, man. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but it was comical. Sounding board to see if one's spiritual journey is aligned or not. I have a connection with someone who committed suicide 30 years ago. You can't explain it, but I feel him, and he gives me messages through tarot readings, music. Yeah, well, I lost my son. My son passed away in 2015, and ever since, like, I was actually Christian before I lost my son. I was like a Bible thumper, I guess you could call me. I was religious. And about a year after I lost my son, I don't know, my life shifted. My life shifted, and I started looking at things differently. And I naturally kind of looked at life differently, to be honest with you, ever since I was a kid and went through different experiences. And it's like you kind of are forced to. Like a kid, for example, say a kid that is abused, whether it's physically abused, sexually abused, constantly being put in a position of having to defend themselves to their own parents, for example, like a child is forced to naturally create a separate consciousness from a young age. And it's like you have to, because the people that are supposed to guide you don't guide you, you can't trust them, right? So it's like if you are a child that went through a hard childhood, the way I have to look at this, guys, and this is just how I look at it. I can't tell you why you went through things. I just can only tell myself why I went through things. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. It's too sensitive, and I'll say something I'll regret, or it's just not an appropriate topic because I'm not the best at all my point is we all went through things for a reason, we all went through things for a reason. The thought of God holding the sun card. Yeah, but ever since I lost my son, like, for example, I definitely look at life differently. I do. I look at life so more in a fragile energy because it was unexpected. And it's like you have to look at it differently. And there's so many things that happen, to be honest with you, energetically wise, since I lost my son. But I know whether it's my son, I honestly feel like, I know this sounds really, really crazy. Okay. I know it sounds really crazy, but I honestly feel like I was meant to have my son, and I was meant for that exact situation to happen. Because it's like we feel because we lose someone, they're better off with us. But like at the end of the day, we're not really trusting spirit, right? In the bigger purpose. But it's like I said, I can't tell you what to think. You all went through things because spirit knows that you can handle it, right? And you guys are going to come up with your own realizations of why you went through something. That's why I don't come on here and make videos of this and this happened to me and this and that happened to me, because it doesn't really matter, because my situations happen to me for a very specific reason. You guys have situations that happen to you for a very specific reason. So pay attention, right? And we don't just go through things because the universe hates us. We go through things because the universe loves us and wants us to understand things from a deeper perspective. You know, you'll never know anything, never get anything that you can't handle in life. Yeah, exactly. And to me, like hell and heaven, like hell to me is like negative energies, oppressive energies. It's looking at things from a very selfish way or from a very small minded way, a very closed minded way. And heaven to me is looking at things in a very high vibe way and understanding the bigger picture. So we can live in hell technically on this earth if we want to look at everything in a negative light. You know, I mean, you can look at rich people that have it all and they're more negative than someone that doesn't have anything, right? So the universe taught me plenty about loss also. Yeah, and I don't know. See, I just don't like talking about that stuff because I feel like I don't know what the protocol is. Like I really suck at talking about harsh things because I'm bad at, you know, showing. See, the problem is the reason I don't show empathy, for example, it's like because I'm looking at life like this. Like this is all happening for a reason. Like I'm honestly, it's not that I'm excited to die, but I'm really trusting of where I'm going when I die, you know? And it just kind of makes you at peace with it. And it makes you really want to like help people and help people understand the power of their own spirit. And some people lose more people. You see it back in your birth chart. You are worried. Um, I'm not gonna talk about the VIRUS because YouTubers are not allowed to talk about the VIRUS apparently. Not allowed to. So that's why I'm not talking about it. Um, because there is no good and bad experiences. We are here for a reason. Yeah, I'm feeling heartbreak, but seeing these messages of people losing their children puts it in perspective. Exactly, man. Exactly. And it's not there's you're feeling heartbreak because you're feeling heartbreak. I'm not saying because what I went through means your emotions are any less valuable, right? I go through things even now that really break me sometimes because I'm constantly being triggered and tested and trialed, you know? But it's like it's just needing to understand that I don't even know how to explain it. All I can say is honestly, you just gotta trust in the spirit. You watch tarot, right? You watch tarot, you know their spirit. You just gotta trust it. You know, you just gotta trust in the higher source and know that you are not a god. You are a spirit made in God's image. Okay. I'm not talking about Bible. I'm not talking about religion. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about there is a higher power. You just gotta trust and be grateful. That's it. And the universe will just send you blessings. I promise. A lot of us are just so sad. Let's just be grateful. At least we are still here right now, not dismissing the sadness, guys. Yeah, to me, I look at the world kind of like an experience. It's an experience, you know, it's an experience. To me, see, it depends on who you are, right? Because to me, I naturally feel uncomfortable in this world. you know, I do. I naturally feel uncomfortable. So, not because I feel like I'm better or anything. I'm naturally a hermit. I'm naturally someone that doesn't understand how the world works. I don't understand cliques. I don't understand. It's very difficult for me to fit in because I don't I don't see I just don't care about I just look at life differently. And that doesn't mean I look at it better. It just means I look at it differently. So I find it hard to fit in this world, to be honest with you. So I guess I'm really looking forward to afterlife. And it's just getting to a place of being completely trusting of what's in the afterlife. you know, Me too. And yes, I understand God, for my work, I pray I help a lot of people and call them down. I think that is as good as long as your heart and soul is pure. Yeah, well, you just got to realize we're all fueled with the same source. Yes, we may be pulled in different directions. We have different strengths, different weaknesses. We have different desires. We have different purposes in this world, but we're all fueled with the same source. So for me to say, I deserve love, and then for me to say to someone else that they don't deserve love because this, that, and the third, well, what the fuck am I talking about? If I can't love someone else because of something they done, then I don't love myself because we're fueled with the same light. You know, if you think that you can hate someone because of something they've done, it's okay to, not entertain someone or to just not have someone in your life. But I'm talking about to actually like hate someone, to feel justified in shifting the way people are perceived, or talking shit about someone, or to feel justified in manipulating their energy in some way, shape, or form. If you feel justified in talking shit about someone because of something they've done in the past, then what? It's like that's they're fueled with the same light as you. You are born into this world flawed for a reason. You're born into this world to grow, and you still deserve love, but you also need to understand that we need to love ourselves and we need to love others, because we are all brothers and sisters, really. In spirit. Hate takes a lot of your energy. It absolutely does, like even close, like I have two close family members, for example, that like I'm not going to talk about it, but I have reason to the world, I guess, to hate, certain people. But I don't, it's not an issue. I understand they have demons that they dealt with. You have to forgive, because if you hold on to that shit, you're just going to be constantly putting yourself in this energy of being the victim, and it's not your fault. It is absolutely not your fault. But you can't let it hold you down either, right? And we have to, I don't know, I don't want to talk about that. I talked about this before on my channel, and it's hard. It's a hard topic to talk about without gaslighting people. It's a skill to talk about something like that and not gaslight people. Sex through thoughts, good feelings everywhere. Sorry, trigger. I feel something he did, but he won't tell me. Like, I feel he's afraid to. And I try to love myself and pray for him to heal. No hate. Yeah. I really like this conversation, guys. Sorry, I'm just bored, to be honest with you. I like to think that we have a role to play, but as I get old, a meaning to it becomes harder to find. And that feeling of new experiences is so far in the past. Yeah, like I always say, it's like it's not about enjoying life in itself and what life has to offer, but it's about being able to take something as simple as making a coffee or going outside and making that something to be just as grateful for as to go on a trip somewhere. Nice work. You are all bored. Well, why the fuck are you here? Sorry. Right, making coffee and smoking a bowl. You're the best to listen to on a good high. Yeah, man. I just like to talk perspectives. I love watching people and hearing people's perspectives. I love hearing people's perspectives. Um, Anyways, I was just reading comments, guys. It's definitely the individual's fault. Hate people when we hate to forget about feeling our gut. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I like talking about that shit. Not bored of you. You're a very accurate, awesome person. Okay, I'm gonna go to here, guys. I gotta stop coming on here bored because I'm bored too, guys. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. But yeah, hope you can think about that. And I love you guys. See you guys.